In 2025, the world watches with bated breath as tensions between Israel and Iran reach an all-time high. Missiles, drones, cyber attacks, and proxy wars light up the headlines. But the burning question on everyone's mind is, could this conflict be the spark that ignites World War III? In this video, we'll break down the origins of this crisis, the latest developments, military capabilities, potential allies, and what could happen next. Stay with us as we analyze how close we truly are to global war. The animosity between Israel and Iran didn't start overnight. Let's take a step back to understand how we got here. After the Islamic Revolution in 1979, Iran declared Israel its enemy, branding it the Zionist regime. Iran has long funded proxy groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon and Islamic Jihad in Gaza to strike at Israel. Over the decades, Israel has responded with airstrikes in Syria, Lebanon, and covert operations deep inside Iran, including cyber attacks like the Stuxnet worm and the assassination of key nuclear scientists. Fast forward to the 2020s, Iran expanded its influence across the Middle East, creating what analysts call the Shiite crescent stretching from Iran to Lebanon. Israel, in turn, forged deeper alliances with Gulf states like the UAE, Bahrain, and Saudi Arabia under the Abraham Accords. By 2025, this decades-long shadow war has erupted into direct confrontation. So what exactly triggered the current crisis? In early 2025, Iran announced it had successfully enriched uranium beyond 90% purity, crossing the threshold for weapons-grade material. Western intelligence reports suggested Iran was mere months away from assembling its first nuclear bomb. In response, Israel launched a massive cyber attack on Iranian nuclear facilities, causing explosions at Natanz and Fordo. Iran retaliated by firing ballistic missiles at Israeli military bases and unleashing Hezbollah and other proxies to attack northern Israel. The escalation was rapid. Within days, Israeli jets struck deep inside Iran, hitting missile factories near Isfahan. Iran's Revolutionary Guard targeted Israeli tankers in the Red Sea. Cyber warfare between the two nations caused blackouts and chaos in major cities. The Israel-Iran conflict is more than just two nations at war. It's a regional powder keg that threatens to pull in other players, Iran's allies, Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas and Islamic Jihad in Gaza, Shia militias in Iraq, the Houthi rebels in Yemen, Israel's potential allies, the United States, the United Kingdom, Gulf nations like Saudi Arabia, UAE, possibly NATO, if Iran's attacks spill into neighboring countries. And let's not forget Russia and China. Both nations have strategic ties with Iran, and any escalation threatens global stability. Let's break down the military strengths of both nations. Israel. Advanced Air Force, including F-35 stealth fighters, Iron Dome, David Sling, and Arrow missile defense systems. Cyber warfare units among the world's best. Undeclared but widely suspected nuclear arsenal, approximately 90 to 100 warheads. Highly trained Special Forces Mossad, Sayeret Matkal, Iran. Massive stockpile of ballistic and cruise missiles. Drone swarm technology used effectively in Ukraine-style tactics. Large army, over 500,000 active personnel. Strong proxy network across the Middle East, growing cyber warfare capability. While Israel has technological superiority, Iran has greater numbers and strategic depth by its proxies. Here's where things get dangerous. If Iran strikes Israel's heartland with massive missile barrages, if Israel responds by bombing Iran's nuclear sites, if oil shipments through the Strait of Hormuz are disrupted, the United States could be drawn in to protect its regional bases. Russia and China might intervene diplomatically or indirectly support Iran. NATO allies could be forced to take sides. The global economy would suffer as oil prices skyrocket, triggering recessions worldwide. And in the worst case, a miscalculation, a stray missile, or a cyber attack that disables a major power's infrastructure could lead to direct conflict between superpowers. Many military analysts believe that while the risk is high, neither Israel nor Iran truly wants a global war. Israel's goal: stop Iran from going nuclear, protect its citizens, and prevent an existential threat. Iran's goal: deter Israeli attacks, assert its regional dominance, and avoid direct war with the U.S. Most scenarios predict intense regional fighting. Possible U.S. air and naval strikes, but no full-scale world war, unless another major power is pulled in accidentally. However, in today's interconnected world, accidents happen fast, and the danger is real. Let's look at what could happen in the coming weeks. Scenario 1, de-escalation. Factional talks via Turkey, Qatar, or Oman. A ceasefire brokered by the UN. Return to nuclear negotiations. Scenario 2, prolonged proxy war. Iran ramps up attacks via Hezbollah, Hamas, Houthis. Israel focuses on airstrikes, assassinations, and cyber warfare. Scenario 3, direct confrontation. Israel bombs Iranian nuclear facilities. Iran retaliates against U.S. bases. Regional war draws in major powers. Scenario 4, global escalation. Oil choke points blocked. Major economies hit by energy crisis. World powers mobilize. The nightmare of World War III becomes reality. The Israel-Iran conflict is a reminder of how fragile peace can be and how quickly a regional issue can become a global crisis. In a world armed with nuclear weapons, AI-driven warfare, and cyber weapons, one mistake could change history forever. Stay informed, stay prepared, and let's hope diplomacy wins over destruction. If you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and share it so others can understand the risks we all face today.